I want to use this opportunity to tell anyone deceiving either himself or deceiving whom they are talking to about the declaration of the independence of the people of Biafra. Those that are parading the false narratives of December 2nd, you need to desist immediately. Immediately. Regardless of whom you are talking to, you must stop. Those agents of the Nigerian state that are misinforming people, you need to stop. You must stop. What you are doing, Biafrans already know, you can never ever succeed in that. It's a promise. So Elias, I'm warning you, working with moral globals, you must stop your deceit. You and your cohorts, Elias Gorosoles, whatever you call yourself, you do not represent Biafra people. Anyone talking to this Elias is doing so at his or her own risk. He does not represent United States of Biafra. Moral Global does not represent the United States of Biafra people. Anyone talking to them is talking to the wrong people. You must talk to the United States of Biafra cabinet, currently led by my humble self, Dr. Robrese, and the United States of Biafra cabinet. Those are the only true representatives of the Biafra people. Any other thing is fake and fraudulent, and that must cease. Anyone talking to these people is doing so at his or her own risk. They do not represent Biafra people. Again, we don't care who you are. We don't care who sent you. We don't care who you represent. We don't care where and whom you are working for. But as long as you have the interest of the Christian Biafrans at heart, you must talk to the right people that represent the United States of Biafra, that represent Biafra Republic, that represent Biafra people. There is only one leadership for the people of Biafra, led by our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Simon Ever, and my humble self, Dr. Robrese, and the United States of Biafra cabinet. Anything outside this is fake, is fraudulent, and we can never allow that to stand. So, you must take that precaution moving forward.
Finally, it's looking as if Omotosho is under more pressure every hour, every minute, and every second, because it's looking as if, because we've seen the Southeast lawyer finally they've risen up to say that what, to say that enough is enough, and they are ready to go with Biafra. That shows that if possible they want to resign and finally take over Nnamdi Kanu case and start and move with the Biafran nation. At the same time, we've also seen that what they've risen to different nations, about 21 nations, as regards the freedom of Biafra. And at the same time, this Omotosho ready to resign. And let's not forget that Nnamdi Kanu won. And let's not forget that Nnamdi Kanu also won in Abia State. And a court in Abia State then pronouncing Umaya as the winner back then in 2022. But Nigeria government let allow. So what's your take as regards finally Omotosho might be dropping the case for another Southeast judge, but a lot of people might say this might be partial because Nnamdi Kanu won in Abia back then. What's your take as regards this?
Yeah, my beloved brother, I must be honest. There is nothing much there. Neither am I expecting anything different from what I am hearing. Information reaching me that Omotosho this time around is about to surrender the case because he has to rescue. I told you people that the only option for him is to rescue himself from this case, or else he will enter into problem. And the same thing was what the former judge was Nyako did, just to rescue herself. Omotosho too want to rescue his own self. Now they want to hand it over to the Biafran, that is Eastern judge now. And maybe they are playing it again. Now let us return back to the people, that have, the judgment took place before.
Don't forget that one in Abia, in
yes, in Omaya, that was 2022. And in Enugu, where the Federal High Court, where the case was, officially and falsely handled, where they declare him winner, that he has nothing, against it. So, but Nigeria, out of their arrogancy and pride, they don't want, under the watch of late Muhammadu Buhari, they don't want to let him go out of shame, and they decided to, hand him over to DSS and to detain him and to retain him there up to this very moment. Being Tanyako come up again, you can see what many judges have, withdraw their head and withdraw their case to avoid termination and condemnation to their certificate. Now Omotosho have come in. He himself now have seen that the lion, when a lion roar, every animals in the bush, in the forest, take alert. You understand? They know that the king is talking. The king is around. So that is what you are seeing today, because Omotosho himself, you cannot use a law that does not exist to judge somebody. How do you back it up? Where do you stand to back your judgment up? So it doesn't have basis. So since it doesn't have basis, he himself wants to respect himself. A lot of pressures is going because Nigeria is pressurizing him, UK is pressurizing him, pass a judgment, and the same foreigners too that are pressurizing him, other ones are coming again. Are you under which law, under which constitution are you going to use and to judge him? In your own constitution in Nigeria, where is it? And that should be another thing. So the young man have to rescue himself. And it is a very good omen if he does that. The plan that this thing is before the 20th, he want to run away, rescue himself. It's a good idea. If I were him, I will even do it before that day. Yes, it's I will announce it before that day so clearly. I will not even work secretly. I will do it openly. It's just like the case when they brought Jesus Christ to the Pontius Pilate. He looked at everything after interview, asking Jesus Christ. He was like, no, I see nothing from this. This man did not offend me. He did not commit any crime. Why should I pass judgment again? For this reason, please, I wash my hand. Do you understand? So that is what Omotosho definitely will do. And that is what he's about to do. But now we are waiting to see the judge that may come from the southeast. Probably that judge may be the judge that will come from a Hope Uzo the Ojo. Maybe it's Hope Uzo the Ojo may be the judge now that will judge Nnamdi Kanu and sentence him maybe to 20 years or to death. I don't know. So we are waiting for that southeast judge that will now carry the case up to judge Nnamdi Kanu. And let me tell you, why Omotosho too is trying to escape, to rescue himself from these cases, because IPOB have written to over 21 international bodies, countries, and bodies regarding to the unlawful detention and unlawful trials of Nnamdi Kanu in Nigerian DSS, in Nigerian court. People like UN, USA, people like even UK, and Canada, Australia, they are part of the people, including Israel and Russia. They have written to many, they have about over 21 countries in number and different organizations regarding to the unlawful detention of Nnamdi Kanu, that they must free him on the 20th, without any charges. Yes, IPOP.
A lot of people are asking, why is it that it's this period, that's when the lawyers in the southeast are waking up to do this?
Another lawyers, God bless you for reminding me this. As I speak to you, the lawyers now have already handled the case. I mean the judge in the past. But I see that Nigerian government is seeing it that these people judge the case in favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as a result of, the matter was handled in their own territory. Excuse me. Do you get it? So that was why they referred the case out of the eastern region back to Abuja. And now, the whole Southeastern Lawyers Association have written to CJN Kekere Eku that they themselves want to quit from Nigerian Bar Association. They want to have their own and they want to stand out of Nigeria. Do you get it now? They themselves want to stand out of Nigeria. I'm talking about the Igbo Lawyers Association. Go to Nigerian Bar Association, they have received their own letter. CJ and Kekereku have received his own. Federal Republic of Nigeria, in person of Mr. President, is having his own on his own table. That these Igbo lawyers want to exit. Because Nigeria is no longer a functionable country. Because the lawyers in Nigeria are no longer acting according to the law. They are not acting according to whosoever assumes office or position of leadership. So the constitution is in a legacy of mess. So which you know that we are not ready. IPOB is not ready to continue with a repair country. And that repair country is not that country like Nigeria. Because if they can be trying to use a law that does not exist to judge somebody, that means that the country is a repair country. That country is no longer in existence. It has become an S-nation. So that is what it means. So as I speak to you, before 20th and on the 20th, it's going to be serious saga in Nigeria.
What does this tell you? Because these lawyers are writing to world organization and world countries. They work for the Nigerian government and they are writing for Nnamdi Kanu. Do you not think that they now want Biafra?
Yeah, of course, that is their impression now. No, the handwriting is already written on the wall. What are they pushing now? They are telling you that they are fed up. They are telling you they are tired. They are telling you that the constitution is nothing again. They are telling you that Nigerian judiciary is failure. They are telling you that the politicians, the government have hijacked judiciary system from their hand. On this note, that they themselves cannot continue in a repair judiciary because no judiciary again.
Okay, we saw what happened when Sowore was in court, during the protest, when they came to, the Nigerian police came to, harass, and arrest Sowore in the court. Do you not think what is one of the reasons they are looking at the constitution or the law is no longer, functional in Nigeria? The
law is no longer, that one is look at the way they behave.
And they want Biafra where law can work, can stand.
We need a nation whereby you will have your freedom. And if you go against the law, be he who, if you like, be Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you appear in the court. I don't know whether you get the point. And that is the country Biafra we are talking about. Somebody like Nwike will not tell me have an immunity that he will not appear in the court. No, there will be no immunity against the constitution. If you violate the law, you face it. Be he who, if you like, be Mr. President. Take a look at America. If Donald Trump can appear in the court, if the former president of America, what's his name? This man.
Obama.
Not Obama.
George Bush.
Not George Bush. This Clinton. Yes. If Clinton, even as a president, could appear in the court just because of an issue that he had with a little gear. He has to appear in the court, which Hillary Clinton, his wife, have to stood on his back to make sure, that the case, that if not so, Clinton would have entered behind bar. And now justice. So if he can, who is Nwike, who is take a look at what happened. Nwike is telling one small boy, you are a fool. You are an idiot. And I finished university when you are in primary school. What thing can concern the boy with that? And what thing concern me with that? Arrogancy. So we don't need people like that in our Biafra. We need people that will follow the law. Don't you know that a law abiding should be a law that everyone starting from the top must abide with? When you obey it, it will make the law to become effective. But whereby you despise it, that means the law becomes useless. just like Nigerian own. It has become useless. Nigerian law is useless. Nigerian constitution, nonsense. Yes, because Wike is supposed to face the law. Wike is supposed to appear in court and defend himself. So see, you cannot tell me that there is one thing called immunity that covers you because you're a governor, because you're a minister, because you are a judge, because you're a president. For what? Are you not the one that say we should obey the law? The law should start from you people. You lead by example. As a leader, you cannot put a law and violate it and expect your followers not to violate it. Then when the follower violate it, you now say there is a law that said the law that you started with, you violated, is the one that will now follow your follow. No, it doesn't make sense now. It makes the law to look like childish things. So we need a country like Biafran, whereby the law will speak and law stand. No, but everybody will be equal before the law. So if you violate the law will have its course on you. So me too, if I violate the law will have its course on me too. You understand? Not like Nigerian own. You see why everybody is finding a way to do what? To corruption don't chop Nigeria now. I don't chop them image. You understand? So we cannot continue in a corrupting country, corrupting nation. So we need a nation whereby, see, they knows that if Biafra should go, give us 10 years. If we can do it in their country called Nigeria, develop Abuja, go to Abuja, who make Abuja vibrant? Now Biafra. Who make Lagos what it is? Now Biafrans. Is it our own place that will not make much vibrant than here? Give us 10 years. Take a look at Dubai. How old is Dubai today? Do you know that there was a time under Olusegun Obasanjo, Dubai people came to borrow money from Nigeria. But today, the same Nigerians are running to Dubai. So who will tell you in the next 10, 20 years that people will not be running? Even Donald Trump will be seeking for visa for Biafra. Because God has blessed us with everything. You see why, like all those fake prophets that are parading themselves in Nigeria, Professor Igbo. If Igbos are cursed and Igbos is paying rent from Lagos State, collecting and paying the millions to Yoruba landlords, he said they are cursed. Who the Igbos and who is cursed? Go to many churches of the Yorubas now. Who are the people financing it?
I didn't know Yorubas there. Yorubas too.
Excuse me, I say if they will tell themselves the truth, the redeem you are talking about, excuse me, the redeem you are talking about, do you know how many billions of Igbo's money that enter in redeem? What are you telling me? With my own other brother, money enter there, and I dey here. Come on, don't tell me what I know. No, I know what I'm saying. Go to this mountain of fire here. Let us not talk much. Go to this mountain of fire here at Ajayi Road. Go there, go and do your findings. I don't know Yorubas. That is not the issue. The issue is as a result of the man that Igbos are caused. That is what I want to address. So you should retain.
It should not be dominated by Yorubas.
In church, you understand me? Come this side.
Issue that is there is the Yorubas also, they are there in the church because this is their land. Do you understand me? So now, but the domination of Igbos in the church, every part of Lagos and every part of the country is much. Suppose them take those things back home where they created Biafra. At least it's a very big honor. And see people that God also calls. By then we see ourselves. If they allow. Thank you.
As I speak to you again, in continuation of what he has said, by the special grace of God, I will be moving to mountain in some days to come. Go to Osun State. Go to Osun State. Go and see where Igbo people are dropping money. Go and see the structure that is going on in the mountain. Who are the people going there? Who are the people spending the money? What are you telling me?
Okay. Lastly.
Somebody will have the audacity to open that mouth and say, Igbos are cursed. And we are paying your rent, feeding you.
Okay. And lastly, and lastly, November 29, November 29th, there will be a public holiday in Biafran land. But Asorock, another tension, they said, why is Ngozi declaring November 29th as a public holiday? They said it's Independence USB Day, finally. And Hong Kong are supporting this with over 10,000 beret and 10,000 pins, and clothes. And what is your take as regards on 29th, sit at home for Independence Day?
It's a remembrance day. The day we remembered our freedom. The day we remember our exit from Nigeria. The day we remembered our recognition. The day we remembered our international announcement as a United States of Biafra. So it's going to be a glorious day. We want to remember, we want to mark it 1 year that we redeclare it again in the sight and in the face of the whole world. Do you understand me? So with what you saw there shows you how Hong Kong, the 40th state of Biafra, sitting at home that day, that is to tell you the importance and the impact these people called Biafran, the Igbos, they have played in the economy of China. Yes, Hong Kong is one of the biggest states in China. We have dominated in terms of their when you talk of contribution, China 80% of economy Igbos promote it. We contributed to that. So they are trying to show that appreciation, that kindness to us, to let us know that, no, you people, you be men. And somebody said, a boy that I'm feeding is telling me that I am cursed. On what ground? I am cursed and I am feeding you. Yes, I'm cursed, but I am feeding you. Then who is now cursed?
Okay, but
how many of the Igbos are there begging, tuwale, up and down, begging with their children? How many? And you say they are cursed. On what ground do you have the audacity? They matter to say Igbos are cursed.
This is that the Southeast government will allow this sit at home and this Independence Day to go on in Southeast. Do you think the Igbo governors will allow this?
Igbo governors are not partner with us. We know ourselves. That very day we are going to say, have there ever for one, all the sitting at home we have been sitting, have there ever for one supported us? Well, we are talking about our people. You are talking about Igbo governors, those planted Fulani seed. They are Fulani seed planted in Igbo land. So we don't need them. We don't recognize them. We don't know them.
Because
allow it.
They said nothing like sit at home.
Baba, excuse me, the one that have been sitting, what did they do? What happened? I told you last time in Anambra election that you should go and recharge your phone, put the data, do your findings, go around in Anambra, go and see. People sat at home, nobody come out. I told you that their way, definitely.
People still voted.
How
did you get number of votes they got?
Not today. That is why he won all the local government. He did not lose anyone. Just the same way like Hope was on them incumbency. Do you think that if people if election people are allowed to be voted, that Hope will remain there, or Soludo will remain there? They will vote him out. You understand? But people, everybody is Nigerian thing. You people remain there. We are at home. At the end of the day, they come back and tell you say there's causes or so on. No be inside house. Then they give result. The one they give, which they carry Tinubu put as president, think of. Where people even vote. If they can do that, is it where they did not vote, they cannot do it? So in Nigeria, all this, when anything, darkness, Nigeria is good at it. So leave it for them and I leave it for them. So we want to go as lights. As lights. Yes, Biafra is the rising sun. And we are that light that will shine the whole world. We notice. You know, the Bible said in the book of Matthew chapter 2 that the wise men saw the star and they began to trace it. So we are that star that the whole world must trace. And arrest my case. God bless you. Thank you.